Hey everybody, I am back again. So I'm putting out a little at a time. Hopefully you don't mind. You know, every day is a bit much right now, especially since I am creating so many other projects, but have I got a new reading for you? So this is going to be called a paint swatch reading. That's what I call it because I'm reading basically paint colors. Any type of colors will work just about. You just have to collect them. This is how big my stack has gotten. So hopefully the people, when I go to the big box stores, they don't care. You know, I collect these. I mean, I would love to have some of these colors in my room. If I could paint, I'm also an artist. So, you know, I have all sorts of colors in here. All sorts of shades of colors, different types of colors, but they also have names at the top. So I'm not only reading the colors, the shades of colors, you know, as in the lightness and the depthness of those colors, whether they are past, present, future kind of thing, whatever I intuit off of it, but I'm also reading into the names, because sometimes the names kind of give me a hint as to what's going on as well. It'll be a little bit different with me trying to read these for the collective, consider there's so many of you, but I'm going to give it my best shot. So, what I did is that this is such a thick pile, I could not shuffle this whole thing without it going everywhere. So I split it into three small piles. I shuffled those, and then I drew one card from each of those piles, and then I took the bottom card from each of those piles. So this gives you kind of a 6-card reading. So for the collective, let's see what I intuit off of this. I've done a few of these readings now, and so I've had my practice, but the first card I got was Exotic Sea. This is a beautiful blue turquoisey color. It's in the turquoise shade range, that's what I will say. It's called Exotic Sea, and you know, if you're interested, it's through Valspar, okay? No, I didn't want to use that in case they don't want me to do, but you know, hey, if you're hearing me, like, I'm happy to, you know, promote shades. Because they have some very vivid and beautiful colors. Even the muted ones, or the bright ones, or the pastels. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So, I know where to get these colors. And I started collecting them at first because I wanted to do art projects. There's a lot of stuff on YouTube and different social media sites where people do a lot of amazing artwork with just, you know, these little paint swatches. But when I did, I started realizing I could read them. So with Exotic Sea, first of all, what's in a color? Blue can be a very spiritual color, first of all. Blue is a lot of wisdom and intelligence, but I also think of the chakras as well. I tend to kind of lean in that direction. This is closest to blue, which is your throat chakra. So for many of you watching, you may be feeling like you need to advocate for yourself or speak up. And this is something that is a present issue now. And I say that because look how bright this color is. If this color were really pale, or if it was really dark, I would be kind of like, okay, are you trying to bury it? Or if this is something that you're not too worried about, you know? So the shade is going to tell me things too. But because this is Exotic Sea, this is a beautiful, beautiful turquoise. And you think of that, when you think of beautiful turquoise waters, one, blue, and you think of turquoise, like, I'm thinking of the sea. So Exotic Sea, well, we think of water in terms of, you know, psychics and stuff like that, and tarot and all these things. Water is emotions. And water is usually represented by some type of shade of blue, or in that family, this is turquoise. And when you go someplace to a tropical island where it's Exotic Sea, and you have these beautiful tropical waters, what do you notice first? They're vividly blue, they're sparkling, they're beautiful, they're clear. And then what I believe this card is telling you is you've got to be clear with what you are thinking and speaking. You know, you've got to speak up and use your voice. So, advocate for yourself. Stand up for yourself. You know, like, if someone is going to run into you, and everybody has issues with this, even myself. You know, it's like, okay, I know you don't want to cause problems, you don't want to make a scene, understood. But if you run into somebody's store, you know, it's like, oh, I'm sorry, or, you know, excuse me, that's fine. You can say that. Just say it with conviction. You know, it is kind of hard when you're like, oh, excuse me. Like, you know, if you talk really soft, people can tell that you are easy prey. They can tell that you are soft-spoken, that you would be easy to control, easy to prey on, easy to take advantage of. And you could be the sweetest person in the world, and maybe you're stronger than that. Maybe you can't be taken advantage of, but speak up. Let them hear your voice. That's going to be my advice with this card. And what I might do is I might separate these into different types of readings. So we'll do that. But for Exotic Sea, that's what I say. Follow that blue. Use your throat chakra. Use your voice. Advocate for yourself. Can't say it enough. So good luck with that.